Hey everyone, Corey of Train Like a Girl here. So this past week I put out a post and started talking about some things that have been brought up by my clients, my online clients, and stuff that I've gone through before. A lot of times people, when they're looking at all they've done over the week, whether they're sticking to their nutrition plan, their training plan, their water plan, they tend to look at, they say, for instance, I'll check in with my clients and I'll say, so how'd you do? How did you stick with everything? How'd you stick with your plan? And I hear back, and I hear this a lot, and I've done this a lot myself, and I hear, I did great, but ... So what are the buts? Well, a lot of times people are saying, I stuck to my training plan, but I had a glass of wine this week. Or, I stuck to my nutrition plan, but I didn't get all my training sessions in. So I wanted to talk about this because it is something that I hear a lot from my clients, and something that I coach them through, because I want them to see that it's not those small little things that you do throughout the week. Having a glass of wine, maybe having some dessert, or possibly missing a training session that is going to throw this huge rock or huge bump in the road. It's not. Okay, so, and I was trying to think, because I got some other questions after I posted, about the post was, I did great, but ... And people said, well, I still feel bad. I still feel like I did something bad. So I was trying to think, well, how can I show this visually? Because I'm a visual learner. I like to see things. So I got this. Okay, so I just want to talk about, in the grand scheme of things, what does having maybe a glass or two of wine a week, or whatever alcoholic drink you prefer, or having some dessert, or possibly missing a training session, what does that look like? Okay, so here we've got some marbles. Here we have half of a week. We're going to say Monday morning through Wednesday afternoon. In this jar, we have all of our great meals that we've been eating, lean proteins, veggies, fruits, starchy carbs around the training. We have all of our water in here that we've been drinking for the past 2.5, 3 days. We have all of our training sessions, or maybe walks, or whatever you're doing, just to get some movement in. So this is about 2.5 days worth, all right? So Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening comes. Now we have temptations. In here we have, we have alcoholic drinks. We have that wine that's sitting either on the counter or in the fridge. After a long, hard day, at work, or doing stuff around the house and then having to pick the kids up. We have sweets at work. We have, I'm so tired, or I just don't feel like working out. Missed workouts in here, okay? We have, maybe it's the Frappa Chappa Crappa whatever drinks from the local, like Starbucks or something, okay? So, filled with sugar and fat. Okay, so these are our temptations, okay? So again, this is Monday through, let's say Wednesday evening, almost Wednesday evening. So Wednesday evening, we had a really bad day, okay? We're gonna have a glass of wine. Okay, good. So now, Thursday, our meals, our water, and our training. Friday, our meals, our water, our training, or movement, whatever. Saturday day, morning and day. We got our training in early, we're doing good. We got our good meals. We got a lot of water, all right? Going out with the hubby, all right? And, well, it's Saturday, so we have a drink. And then, you know what? That cake or creme brulee or chocolate mousse or whatever, that looks really good. We're gonna have that, okay? And then we go home, we drink more water. So looking at this, so I check in with my clients on Sunday. You know, 3 times a week I'm checking in with my clients, and on Sunday I always make sure that they have their plan ready for the next day. They've meal prepped, they got their water, they have their workouts planned. Okay, so we are hitting the ground running Monday morning. We don't need to worry about anything. So I ask them, so how did we do this week? And they tell me great, and this is what their week looks like. Great, but. And again, so I say, well, what's the but? And they tell me that they had a couple drinks and they had a dessert. And in their mind, even though this is what their week looks like, in their mind, they think this is what their week looks like, okay? They see it a completely different viewpoint. They think, well, I gave into temptation. I gave into that wine. I gave into that drink. I gave into the dessert. Maybe I gave into whatever. Maybe not getting out of bed, hitting snooze too many times, and you know what? You just did not get that workout in. So this is what they see, but it's not that. It's this. And I understand, I get it. Seeing this is hard, okay? Because you think you failed. You think that those 3 red marbles have messed up your entire week. So a lot of times when that happens, especially by Saturday night, what happens Sunday? In their mind, they're saying, F it, I've already messed up. Sunday's gonna be this huge smorgasbord of, especially with football, we only have the Super Bowl left, but if you're watching games, or you're going out, or you're going over to your family's house, okay, why not? But that's not what the week was. The week was great. So when looking at the big picture, those small little marbles or temptations or whatever that you gave into, especially if it's, 2 or 3 of them, it's not going to hurt you in the long run. It's when you do this, when you pile all those temptations up and you give into all those temptations, that is what's gonna hurt you. All right, so I hope this helps. Like I said, I'm a visual learner. I like to coach in a visual way as well. So when you're looking at your week, don't look at it as all just temptations or that you just screwed up so bad, you might as well just go all out and not worry about it. Because the small temptations that you give into, again, as long as they're not every single day and they're not huge temptations, is not going to affect the end result. You're still doing way better than most people do, and you're still going to get to those goals. All right, guys, I forgot to ask that if you don't follow me on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. This way you get updated on all the greatest and latest information that I put out with Train Like a Girl. Let me know, how do you deal with temptation and looking at the whole week? Do you look at the whole week? And if you don't, I think you should start. I think you'll start seeing that the 2 to 3, again, if that's what you're doing, little temptations you're giving into, not gonna hurt you. All right, guys, have a great day.